When it comes to food, there are some treats that Phantom is absolutely fixated on, and these are 8 of his greatest food obsessions. The New Deal in Revere is a neighborhood grocery store offering fresh produce, imported Italian products, and some of the best subs on the North Shore. There's the North Ender, packed with provolone, eggplant, meatballs, sauce, and grated cheese, the Eastie, which is a steak and cheese spiked with Italian sausage and pepperoni, and the West Ender, a melty mashup of provolone, sausage, and broccoli rabe. But nothing fills you up quite like the Double Play, which piles golden chicken cutlets atop perfectly pink roast beef, which some consider the ultimate hangover helper.
Yeah, sometimes when you're hungover, roast beef just isn't enough. You need a little bit more to get that hot, salty flavor to cure you from the hangover.
Located along busy Needham Street in Newton, the modern Rotisserie serves stuff that just makes you feel warm all over. And while Phantom is always a fan of sides like mashed potatoes and gravy, butternut squash, and cranberry jam, the true star of Modern's menu is their chicken. All natural, free-range birds that marinate in a top-secret brine for a full day, then slow-cooked for 2.5 hours on a rotisserie imported from France. And once they're cooked, carved, and served, there are few things better in this world.
First of all, the skin is like a piece of candy. It looks like a creme brulee. It's crispy and dark and candied-like, and even if you don't think you eat skin, this skin is a mind blower. And the chicken itself, the meat is succulent, it's tender, it's buttery. I wanted it to be the best and the finest, and I really truly believe I've achieved that. So when you take that first bite, it's unlike any chicken you've ever put in your mouth in your entire life. I absolutely guarantee it.
Carl's Steak Subs in Waltham and their sister restaurants, TC Lando's, are famous for serving larger-than-life handheld meals, especially 1-pound steak sandwiches in crazy creative forms. There's the Jambota, a meat explosion combining their tasty steak with pepperoni, salami, sausage, and veg, with lots of provolone cheese and tomato sauce. Or the Steak Special with peppers, onions, mushrooms, and sausage. But the Kamikaze cheesesteak is a true flavor bomb, exploding with pepperoni, ham, and bacon.
Carl's is by far the best steak and cheese that you could possibly find anywhere.
Located in North Dartmouth, Massachusetts, Mirasol's Cafe is a fun, funky, laid-back spot serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This casual place is known for tasty pressed sandwiches and outstanding baked goods, but it's the Chippy which has customers lining up day after day. This creamy, supercharged iced coffee tastes more like a coffee frap. It is made with a top-secret recipe only few know. With 5 locations in New England, the Shaking Crab offers Cajun Asian New England fusion served by the bucket. First, you order your seafood by the pound, like king crab, lobster, mussels, shrimp, or crawfish. It gets boiled in a simmering broth of herbs and spices. Then they shake it up with one of their 4 signature sauces, all made with melted butter, a lot of garlic, and a variety of flavors from Cajun spice to Korean style.
This concept originated in New Orleans, where seafood would be cooked in a huge boil and then dumped out onto a table where everyone would just go in and dig in with their hands, crack open crawfish, crab, except we put our own twist on it where we put a whole bunch of really garlicky Cajun spices on it.
Set in this adorable spot in Cranston, Rhode Island, the Crepe Corner is a family-run cafe serving time-tested recipes straight from Europe, with options like the sugary Belgian Liège waffles, pain perdu, and that French classic, the croque madame. But it's the crepes that are truly a must-try.
A crepe has to be thin like paper, therefore it's very light, and you can dress it with any filling that you really like. It can be sweet or savory.
With 6 spots throughout Massachusetts, including their flagship in Reading, Harrows is the place to go when you're on the go and craving the comforts of chicken pie. These flaky golden pies are filled with house-made gravy, slow-cooked veggies, and big chunks of plump white meat chicken, and it's the perfect dish for dinner at a family-friendly price. You can pick them up frozen, uncooked, or piping hot straight from the oven at their stores, now celebrating 90 years in business. With locations in Portsmouth and this one in Epping, New Hampshire, Popovers on the Square specializes in the lost art of making steamy, crispy, eggy, fresh-baked popovers.
Process takes about an hour and a half from start to finish. Recipe only has 5 ingredients to start. So once our liquid has come to a boil, we're gonna add our dry ingredients and mix it right together. We're gonna throw this on our mixer. We're gonna add eggs, scoop the batter right into the muffin pan and into the oven for the magic to happen. So a good popover has a nice golden brown. It has a nice crispy outside, and when you break into it, it's warm and gooey and delicious.
They're 8 of Phantom's greatest food obsessions. Only the best make it to the Great 8.